Good afternoon with Newsline Weather. I'm Brent Harder. Mild temperatures have been the name of the game lately, and although they will take a slight hit this weekend, we are still sitting well above normal for this time of year. Right now in Brandon, it's 4 degrees with the winds out of the west at 15 kilometers an hour, and the relative humidity is at 73%. This evening we will drop down to -2 degrees under a variably cloudy sky. There is a slim chance of precipitation, 30% in fact, but it shouldn't be too much of a concern. The winds will be blowing from the northwest at 10 kilometers an hour. Overnight, the skies remain gray and we will get down to a low of -2. The wind still out of the northwest, remaining at 10 kilometers an hour. Taking a look at our satellite image now, you can see some cloud right over us here in southwestern Manitoba. That's going to remain with us for most of today and then into this evening. Taking a look at our radar image, there are some precipitation cells hovering in and around southwestern Manitoba, so we may not be able to fully escape the showers or flurries on this occasion today. Taking a gander into the future, closing out the work week tomorrow, we will see mainly cloudy skies, which in turn is giving us a 30% chance of showers. We'll have a high of 4 and a low of -2 with winds out of the northwest at 10 kilometers an hour. Sunny skies will be on hand to greet our weekend. Saturday will feature a high of 4 and a low of -6, and the winds out of the southwest at 10 kilometers an hour. And on Sunday, it's a big day in the CFL, also a great day here to be in Brandon. Sunny skies will greet us with a high of 3 and a low of -7. The winds coming out of the west at 20 kilometers an hour. Around the region this hour, Dauphin is 6, up in Dauphin at 6, Winnipeg 9, Portage is 6, in Neepawa it is 3, Carberry also 3, Killarney 4, Minnedosa and Verdun rounding us out at 3 degrees. As far as records are concerned, we hit 15.4 back in 1981, while the record low was hit in 1966, -22.8. Normals for this date are a high of 0 and a low of -10, so there is certainly no need to be complaining about the temperatures. Once again in Brandon, it is 4 degrees and cloudy. That is latest in weather, but don't go away. Alex is up next with Newsline Sports.
Good afternoon with Newsline Sports. I'm Alex Robinson. There were plenty of offensive fireworks yesterday afternoon at Westman Place as the Brandon Wheat Kings outscored the Prince George Cougars 7-3 in WHL action. Matt Calvert and Tony Rayala each had 2 goals and an assist, while Braden Shen clipped in with 3 helpers to lead the Wheaties to their 3rd win in the last 4 games. Jacob Desers made 22 saves in the Wheat Kings' goal for his 2nd win of the season. With the 7-goal output, all of the 4,800 fans in attendance received a free breakfast from Smitty's. The next game for Brandon will be one that has been circled on the calendar as they host the Eastern Conference leading Saskatoon Blades tomorrow night at 7:30 at Westman Place. There is high drama at the Brandon Curling Club last night as Week 6 in the Brandon Sun Super League of Curling took place. Terry McNamee scored a deuce in the 8th end to sneak past fellow Brandonite William Lyburn 5-4. The loss was the first of the season for Lyburn, who was joined by McNamee atop the standings at 5-1. Meanwhile, defending champion Kelly Robertson of Neepawa is hot on their heels, sitting at 4-1 following a 9-2 rout of Lisa Blixhaven. Blixhaven is the lone winless team in the 12-team field. The Buffalo Sabres allowed just 2 shots on net while killing off a late 5-minute penalty to beat Edmonton 3-1. Buffalo was ahead 2-1 when Clark MacArthur was sent off for boarding after ramming Oilers forward Liam Reddox headfirst into the boards. Reddox will need x-rays on a swollen wrist, and he also sustained a cut on his face. Oilers coach Pat Quinn said watching it on tape, MacArthur knew exactly what he was doing. Chris Clark scored the deciding goal, in the 11th round of a shootout, and Washington survived a shaky outing by Jose Theodore to edge the New York Islanders 5-4. Theodore was replaced by Simeon Varlamov not quite 7 minutes into the game after allowing his 3rd goal on just 5 shots. Alexander Seaman scored twice for the Capitals and opened the scoring in just 8 seconds. Los Angeles beat Carolina 5-2 to extend the Hurricanes' winless streak to 13. The Hurricanes were playing for the first time without their franchise goalie Cam Ward, who will be out for 3 to 4 weeks after having his left leg cut by a skate. Randy Jones had a goal and an assist with his debut with the Kings. Elsewhere in the NHL, Detroit hammered Columbus 9-1, Chicago edged Colorado 3-2 in a shootout, and New Jersey topped Anaheim. Bernd Dietrich grew up in Austria with a passion for American football, and after moving to Oklahoma at 17, he later found his way to Simon Fraser University in Burnaby, BC, where he became the quarterback. Dietrich died in hospital yesterday after losing consciousness the night before in a swimming pool on campus. The third-year Bachelor of Science student was 21. The cause of death has yet to be determined, but Coach Dave Johnson said he learned at the hospital that Dietrich had a previously undetected heart condition. Dietrich was using the swimming pool to rehabilitate an injured shoulder. And Chris, that's all the time we have for sports.
Thanks, Alex. So, yesterday was Remembrance Day. We had the day off school. Did you do anything fun?
Well, in the morning I paid my respects to the troops because it's something that everybody should do.
Absolutely.
And the afternoon I just took a little walk around town.
That sounds lovely. I was unfortunately stuck at work at a beer vendor all day. Surprisingly, a lot of people need to drink on Remembrance Day. So, that's going to conclude this Thursday edition of Westman Newsline. Be sure to join us tomorrow here on Brandon's only TV newscast. Have a great night.